Hello everybody. I'm about to show you a video game collection with all my consoles and a game room tour around the house. But this is actually a video game console video of 2019. Here is all my PS3 games. Here you see all my PS3 games right there. Quiet collection. And my change jar right there. And my Model 2 Sega Genesis with my Model 1 controller, Sega Genesis controller. And here's my Super Nintendo controller. I love playing my Super Nintendo. It brings back memories when I was a little kid or something like that. It's got the L and R button. This was the first one to have this was the first controller to have a L and R button on. Then my PS1. Here's my PS1 Slim. And here's my PS3, but you can't see it. Quite can't see it. Get a good picture at it. Here's my PS3. I love this baby so much. And here's my Xbox 360. Here's my Xbox 360 right here. I gave my other one to my girlfriend. Quite a collection here. And here's all my Xbox 360 games. Here you see all my Xbox 360 games. Not that much, but it's quite a collection. I have Halo 3 and Halo 4 for it. Halo 4 is the best game in Halo 3. And I have the Genesis collection, Sonic Genesis collection for both systems. And let's go down. Oh, I forgot to show you something. Let me show you something. And let me see something for right quick. Hold on, guys. My LCD screen with my to my PlayStation PS1. This is my LCD screen to my PS1. And this is season 4, by the way, episode 1. Season 4, episode 1. And here's my controller. It's quite handy. Here's my PS1 controller. It's like a see-through controller or something like that. Gray. And let's get to downstairs. See, we had the area. There's our dog, Duncan. Say hello, Duncan. Hey, Duncan. And there's my NES Mini. I was using it for streaming. I was testing it out for using it for streaming. I might do a lot of streaming a lot. I might go to streaming videos a lot. And let's go to downstairs. See, we have right here is all my PS1 collection. All my every single game I have on PS1. And these are in Genesis case. These all are Genesis games. The games I stack up, used for cases or something like that, in boxes and stuff. And there's my bass. There's my bass speaker. Right there is my original Xbox games. I'm trying to get more games for it. I might get more games for my original Xbox on my birthday. Thumbs up for Xbox. Thumbs up. So right here we have my GameCube games. Here are all my GameCube games. And right here we have all my PSP games and my Vita games. And right here we have PS2. It's big. It's big, big collection. There it is. Here's my small Wii U collection. That's just a Wii Sports on top. That's just a Wii Sports on top. That's a Wii game. And here's all my rest of all my Wii games. And the Wii, and the Mario Kart Wii. Well, here's my Nintendo 3DS games and half of my Nintendo DS games. And there's my Atari 2600 games. And there's my Dreamcast games. I'll pull it out so you can see it. There's my Dreamcast games. And there's my Sega Saturn games. Only had 2. I don't quite play the Saturn a lot. Not a Saturn in person, but I like the Saturn. I like the Genesis more. There's my original Nintendo collection. It's big, isn't it? It's 40 something for it. It's like 44 or something like that. And the Zapper gun. There's a Zapper gun and a other controller for it. I just burped up something. And there's all my N64 games. I got them labeled, so you can notice. I got all the games labeled. Some games are not labeled, so tell me if a game should I label or something like that. I'll come up with an idea to label it using something else for it. And here's all my Super Nintendo collection. Here it got bigger. My roommate gave me his Super Nintendo collection. And there's my Sega Genesis collection. My other roommate gave me his They didn't hardly use it, so they gave it to me. And there's my Atari 2600. And there's my other PC not working. It's a pitch black screen on it. I'm not going to show you it. Right there we have my PS2. Original PS2. Right there we have my original Xbox. And right there we have my GameCube, my favorite system. I had when I was young. I was a Nintendo person. That's my second GameCube. I had the platinum one. Nintendo 64, but this is my favorite system too. Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, another Super Nintendo. My first one I got over here in Iowa was in the box that I showed you the last time. There's my original Nintendo. That's the dog barking. There's a Sega Dreamcast. It's black. It's the sports edition. And here's my let me pull out the dog. The dog's barking. The dog's making a lot of noise. Alright. There's my Sega Saturn. And here's a controller to it. Here's the controller I have for it. And here's my PlayStation. I use this PlayStation. I think it's quite good to me. I like this PlayStation more. And here is my PS4. That's a controller. My my Wii, original Wii, and my Wii U, and my Switch, and my original Xbox One, and there's my PC. And here's all my headsets I use for gaming. Alright. And here's all my handheld systems. I'm not gonna go through them. Here you see all of it. Here's all my handheld systems. I showed you that last time I did a video game console review. And let me see. And that's about it. I showed you everything. That goes to the systems. I showed you everything. Right there, and all the way upstairs. Oh, I didn't show you this. My Switch and Xbox One and PS4 games. Here's all my PS4 games. It's quite handy. I have a collection of PS4. There's all my PS4, Xbox One collections. and that's my Switch collection. It's small. I'm trying to get more games for it because I'm a Nintendo person. So that's it, guys. If you want, to subscribe me, go ahead. I'll make more videos on my show, my other show. This is Retro Sean signing off on the Sean Johnson Show, episode 1 of season 4. This is episode 1 of season 4. Sean Johnson signing out. See you on the next episode. See you later.